Hey Flosstube, it's Sarah from isweariamstitching. Today is November 30th, 2024, and this is Flosstube 116. I was going to come to you yesterday, but I was doing my Halloween movie marathon, 3 movies, with my kids. That was my oven, ignore that. Was obviously belated because we were all very busy in October. So I'm here for you. I'm here with you today. So Flosstube, as we're talking about cross stitch. That's my main hobby. I also quilt and knit, so sometimes that is thrown in as well. But so I do have some of that stuff today. So let's jump right into it. So I have no finished objects and just a couple whips I was really gung-ho about this past week. Or my beagle's being extra today. Let's see. This is to show you later. That is giveaway. Let's see. What did I work on? Only 4 things. 1, 2, 3. Why do I have 5 things here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I have 5 things here. I'm sorry. Very distracted. Okay, first off, super exciting. So, I worked on my Halloween and Hawk Run Hollow from Carriage samplings. I mean, everyone's seen it, but there it is. And I made excellent progress. I finished that block and I started that block and got a nice chunk done. So super exciting. And this is on 18 count. Stitch Me in a gray. It's got no name. I got it from a Friday night fight night like a couple years ago. And it's 1/1 with the called for DMC. So I finished that block. I can't see anything. Oh, I love that scarecrow so much. I just winged it with the straw coming out of him because I wasn't going to try to follow that on the pattern. And then I got a chunk of that swampy one done. I left the top full coverage because this is going to be one of the whips I work on for the Epcot challenge and fandom stitching. 500 stitches on 11 different projects from 11 different countries. This is my USA project. So that'll be well more than 500 stitches, so I stopped there. But here it is so far. I'm so close, you guys. I know this block is all full coverage, so it's not like I'm gonna zip through this to finish before the end of the year or anything, but oh, it's so close and I love it so much and it's so addicting to stitch. That was the swamp with all those little creatures. So fun to stitch. So much fun. So yeah. Eek. It's getting close. Can you see the whole thing? I can kind of see through the fabric. So close. Oh, so close. I really should write down like on my cards that I keep in my whip bags when I start these things. I have no idea. I mean, I can go through my project books that I keep, where I keep track of my everything I do, but easier when I'm talking about projects with you to tell you when I started something. Oh gosh, I have all my Thanksgiving and fall stuff down, so it's on my table, and I gotta bring my Christmas boxes up later today from the basement. So finding places to put stuff, kind of annoying. Let's see. And then I made some more excellent progress on another project. Worked on this while we watched our movies and stuff. It is the Star Spangled Shoal from Michelle Palmer from the Punch Needle Primitive Magazine, Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher Magazine, 2022 Summer Edition. It's the whale. It was a punch needle pattern that, with permission from the artist Kaylee from Kaylee Tent Stitch, made into a cross stitch for me because I love whales and I loved that and I wanted it, but I don't want to learn to do punch needle. And I'm using called for DMCs from the pattern, except for the whale. I'm using overdyed from Kaylee. It's short color changes, DMC overdyed. And like these blue, gray, brown. I love it so much. I love that whale so much. And I'm using a 32 count crap fabric from Fangirl Fibers. Yeah. 2/2. Oh, sorry, itchy. I got all the way to the top. Oh my gosh, there's nowhere for me to rest anything. All the way to the top on this side. Finished all this, and then I worked over this way and down this way and got a couple little fishies in. That way he's outlined, so if I get tired of doing this last chunk, I can take breaks and do just fill in, or if I wanted to finish this and then it's just fill in, I have options. That's where the color is the best. But up close, I want you to see how cute my whale is. I kind of wish I had done this on a bigger fabric so I could turn it into a pillow for me, just up for my couch, for my chair, for whatever. Whatever. I mean, I can still turn it into a cushion if I just put some fabric along the sides or whatever. Oh, I love him so much. And you can see kind of the color variations on the whale. Oh, it was very addicting to work on him again. I'm glad I kept him out, because it was also very easy to stitch on while watching movies in kind of darkness, because my kids like to have very little light when we watch movies. I love it so much. Oh, he's gonna be such a cute whale. Oh, he's gonna be a big boy. And then what is this? I have 5 projects, but I only have 4 written down. Oh, that's right. Sorry. I did a little bit of something for fandom and I forgot to write it down. You don't care. And then I worked on my Halloween Quaker from Lila Studio. Whoa, avalanche. Caught it. And I worked on finishing the spiders over here, and then a couple of like little doodads around the spiders. And this is on 36 count linen in Paranormal from Stitch Me, 2/2 in the called for Classic Colorworks in DMC. I think the white might not be the called for. I think the white might be whatever white I have, because one overdyed white is like any other overdyed white, or just this. There's very little difference in the whites I have, so I think I just grab whatever white I have enough of. There it is. So I finished the spiders and a couple little doodads around the spiders, like that. That spider web was fun to do. But here it is. Yeah, it's a slog. I'm gonna love it. I love how it looks. I don't really particularly like working on it. So when I pick this up again, I'm hoping to finish off this motif. And then I don't know where I'll go from there, but that's my plans when I pick it up again. Oh my gosh. There it is so far. God, that fabric is pretty. Isn't that pretty fabric? And this is the one I didn't write down, which I'm going to write down real quick for my records. I must have needed it for a challenge or like a weekly, and I can't remember what the weekly was. But it's Blacked Sky from the Primitive Needle. It's no longer available. I apologize. I worked on finishing the letter. I worked on, oh no, I don't know how phones work. I worked on that block of finishing the letters, and I did like one of the swirls, because all you ever need is like, for weekly, it's like 100. And this is on, I lied. My Hollow and Hawk Run Hollow is on 18 count Ash and Tan from To Die For Fabrics. They aren't dying this year. Hopefully they come back. This is on 18 count unnamed gray fabric from Bestitch Me. 2/1 called for DMCs, and a couple overdyes I just put in a couple small places. And I finally cut my fabric, so it's not this huge piece of fabric anymore. Finally cut it down to size. So finished the letters. What does it say? And like stars streaking across the blackened sky. And then one little swirly. So this is getting close. I'm not looking forward to that block, but save it for last. And I do not like the border on this block I'm working on, because it's straight black, straight orangey yellow, dotted green, and then another, I think another line of straight orange. Yeah, it's black. Oh my gosh, I can't do anything. Black, yellow, dotted green, yellow, green. It's a big border. I don't. But there it is. So I started it, and then I was like, and I'm done with that part. I also don't want to do this border, as you can tell, because that block's almost done except for the border. So yeah, I'm chucking along on it, or chugging along. Fix my necklace. Getting there, slowly but surely. This is gonna go on my whip go board of woe next year. I mean, I should be able to finish this next year. I mean, if I get, sorry, that would maybe I'd get a good pull for my thumbnail. Probably not. I never do. But if I stick to it, I could easily finish this pretty quickly. At least that those bottom ones, really quickly. So this should be a finish next year. My whip go board of woe for next year only has like 5 projects on it, I think, and they're like doubled or tripled up on it because I want to get them done. Because I like them, but I don't like working on them. And then I worked on my Fall Lady, my Cathedral Woods Goddess from Mirabilia. Where's her picture? Her picture must have fallen off. Oh yeah, it just fell off. She is so blingy, you guys. There is so much in this area, so much Krynic. I worked with so much Krynic this past week. Gosh, she's pretty. It's on the called for fabric. It came with the kit, excuse me, which I think is just a 32 count something. 32 count country French latte linen. Actually, I had to move her out of my Q snap to work on the upper part of her. So I did. Worked on some of the shoulder foliage, and then I did a lot of that Krynic in the middle. So much Krynic in the middle. And it's not the funnest to work with, obviously, but I just got in a groove with it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep working with the Krynic. And then like all this around, not, well, most of it, beads. So she's gonna be blingy. Oh, those colors are so pretty. I love this overdye, this Karen Water Lily. You can see it better here. This, oh, it's like purpley browns. So yeah. So she's got what? Another 3 weeks to get worked on before I switch to my At the Met, who's my winter lady. Such pretty colors. I'm gonna try to, between working on the normal prompts for fandom stitching and the like the weeklies and the 11 countries, I'm really gonna try to work on her since she only has a couple more weeks left to be worked on before she gets put away for the season. That's it for my stitching. I have one FO to show you. It's not, and it's a partial FO, and it's not cross stitch, it's quilting, because I got finished with month 2 of the Dragonfruit Block of the Month from the Fat Quarter Shop using Tula Pink's fabrics. And month 2, the end was to assemble the 4 corner blocks of the quilt. So I got, oh, Jesus. I got that done. Here's my 4 corners. I won't show you all of them individually because they're exactly the same. There they are. My 4. Oh, the fabric is just outstanding. I love the white and the colors. And this fabric right here. I love that fabric. So pretty. So 4 of those. And then the next couple weeks I'll get month 3. And I think month 3 actually, yeah, it's only 4 blocks. And then you, 4 individual blocks, and then you make them into another block. So it's gonna be these 4 blocks that turn into this block right there. So I'll make these and I'll attach them. So next month is gonna be making the little blocks into the big, and also the big blocks. I can't wait for these purples. Oh, I can't wait for those colors. I can't wait for next month. That's it. That's all I got for you. I have other crap, but that's all the stitching. Oh, no. That is all the stitching. Oh, my brain, it's all over the place. Let's see. So, what else? Haul and plans. I have no haul. Put my little cryptid advent calendar up when I was taking down fall stuff. And then tomorrow I'll start my Jenny's, which you're propped on, my Missouri Star Quilt advent tomorrow. I'm not doing Flosstube because no one wants to see me read about a cryptid and open up the Missouri Star Quilt box that everyone's opening up. And there's no stitching involved. So I won't be doing Flosstube. But I'll show you what I get like last year. When I update, I'll show you what I got for the week. Plans. So I have in my tiny decision wheel the 11 countries for fandom for next month, and I spun it last night. So tomorrow I will start it picked Spain, which is my Una Buena Pisa piece, the Enchanted Forest. So that's what I'll start tomorrow, get 500 stitches on. So for sure I'm gonna do the base because that's like 240 something. And then whatever I want fill, the base and that top ghost are for sure. And then whatever else I need to make up at least minimum of 500. I might be able to finish it. Maybe not tomorrow, but I might be able to get this done. Because it's on 18 count black Ada 1/1, and I've got that much done already. So I do the base, and then this ghost, and then there's just like little doodads, finish filling in the flowers, some leaves. So really there's not a lot left to do. So I might be able to finish it. Fingers crossed. It's so cute. Hopefully my eyes are not hating me tomorrow. I'm not sure I'll be able to get it all done tomorrow. My husband has tomorrow off. So we usually, hang out and do stuff. but it's 11 countries over the course of the month, so it's not like I have to do it. I have to get 500 stitches in one day. So cute. I love it so much. So I pulled that. Start tomorrow. And then that's my only plans. Right? Yep. Oh, I forgot to write down. Spain. So I thought, since I have all this crap on my desk, not my desk, my table, I thought I would go ahead and show you the very few fall things I think I only have 2 actual Thanksgiving decorations. The rest are like fall, but I'm putting them all away and bringing out Christmas tonight. So I thought I'd just show you what I have stacked on my table. So I have, he's not stuffed very well. This is my Thanksgiving bird wee one from Heart and Hand. I used, I believe for, oh my God, this cat fur. She was late on this after I took it down from its hanging spot. So I used the called for DMC. This is on, I believe that is 16 count something Ada. So I used the called for DMC except for, well, no, on most of my other ones, because I had like the year long, I would just pick a variegated thread for the wording. But it looks like on Thanksgiving I actually just stuck with the orange. Oh, I wonder why. I must not have had a variegated orange at the time, because this is like a few years old. And then I've got my, I gotta mark them off so I don't, oh, let me get these. I keep these up for Halloween too, but then I keep them up for fall because I think they're cute and I like them. This is my Mill Hill Moonlit Owl. It's just a magnet I put on my door. And this is Pumpkin Grid. It's one of 6 from Poland Designs from Just Cross Stitch 2016. I just put on some plastic, made it into a magnet, and popped it on my door as well. I thought I'd do all 6 of them and make them into magnets for my door, but I didn't want to. I was like, one's enough, thank you. God, he's so, I love him so much. Look at, ooh, so shiny. And then I've got, oh, this is like a bazillion years old. And it's like very badly finished. I just got back into cross stitch and it's not tight in the hoop. There's no backing on the hoop. I can't tighten anymore because I cut the fabric right against the hoop. Yeah. It's Autumn Trees from Sewing Seed on Etsy, and it's just in DMC. And I liked the idea of having it, when I finished it, in this long. Over the years, I've considered tossing it because I'm like, it was kind of plain. But I keep it because you know what? I like the colors. I love that red. And I don't have a lot of fall stitching. So I'm like, well, I get rid of it. And I have even less fall stitching. And then this is my Thomas. I finished, what, like last year? From Not Forgotten Farm. And it's on Fortnite Fabrics, 36 count 36 count linen and moccasin. Sorry, Fortnite Fabrics is no longer in existence. It's, man, that's, the finishing on this is so bad. But whatever. I love his colors. And I believe there's supposed to be like a border on him. I can't remember the pattern now. That I was like, no, I'm done, thank you. I just love the little pop of turquoise in him. I love him so much. He makes me happy when I look up from my desk and see him. I don't like how badly I finished him. Oh, he's just in this thing that popped out. He popped out. And I pop him back in because then I have a couple other like winter and Christmas things I pop in here. I mean, it's really, he does not fit so well. The other ones I've made So they're snug, they go in and they stay snug. So, I mean, he doesn't fall out when he's hanging on the wall, but he pops out super easy. And this is another one from a bazillion years ago. Test on it. Also from Sewing Seed on Etsy. I Love Pie. And it's on, I want to say, a 32 count linen. I have no idea where it's from. It's old or older. And I made this because I thought it was cute, and I do like pie. The pumpkin pie is my least favorite pie of the season. And if I were to do this, if I were to do this now, I would adjust the pattern. So I ran out of space. So I'm hoping that I can put these together. Because you know me, I don't edit. I'm gonna have to call in my son. So frustrating. I have nothing on this iPad. I don't know how it was full. Sewing Seed. If I was to do this now, I'd cover that pie with friggin' whipped cream. Now I'm in a bad mood. This is another one that's really old and the frame's dirty. I need to clean that frame. It's from Subversive Cross Stitch. It's on a, I don't think that's 14 count. I think that's 16 count, Ada. But it's gourd season. God, I need to clean that frame. It's dusty. There we go. I love this one so much. My friend sent me this one because she knows the kind of person that I am. This perfectly sums up me. And then I have this one. Oh, that I finished last year, I think, too, as well. This is the Flowers and Pumpkins from Teresa's Prim Treasures. It was from Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher magazine. I can't remember which one, I'm sorry. And it's supposed to say Flowers and Pumpkins on it. Or, yeah, and I left the words off and just used my own overdyes that I picked. And then I just put it on the spool. I didn't want to attach it permanently, so I did a really janky... But no one sees that side. Because when it sits, it just sits like this. No one sees the back. I should have bought more than this one spool when I was at that antique store in Barnesville, Georgia. But oh well. I love it so much. I'm going to be sad putting it away. Oh, I keep everything, try to keep everything in order. So that's it for my finished cross stitches. I also have a couple little sewing things. I made this real quick, just out of scraps a couple years ago. It's a little table runner for our coffee table. It's a little fall table runner. Back's just like leftover gingham I had. Yeah, so it's just using some fall colored fabrics I had. And then this, I don't know where this pattern is from. I know I got it online somewhere. It's covered in cat fur. It's okay, I washed these before I put them away because these sit on the table. But so much cat fur. But it's just pumpkins, and it sits on my little end table. And I can't remember what that thread is. It's a thicker thread. I just embroidered stems. And I used just some fall fabrics I had. I love it. Just sits on my, it's got a boring brown back because it just sits on my end table. And then I have this pumpkin I made a while ago as well. I can't remember when. It's just this little pumpkin that you sew them sew different fabrics together. Cinch it up. I used just the thicker white thread, and then you attach a cork, and then I glued on this little ribbon I had. Bottom, just a button I had to make it so it sits flat and covers up where I cinch everything at the bottom. So I went on a spree and made a bunch of these and gave them away as gifts. I love this fabric. This is one of the first fabrics I got for a baby quilt a while ago. And then lastly, the thing that's been hanging there for a while is from Wild Olive. She does EPP and embroidery, and one of her, I did a few of her clubs years ago, and one of the clubs was this mini quilt wall hanging, and I wish I had done better with my white fabric choice, because you can see the outlines, but you know what, that's fine, I don't care that much. But to make it, I don't know, to tie it more together, to make it less bland, I took some of that thread that I used on the stems of the pumpkins, and just in between the joins did these little lazy daisies. Just then you applique, hand sew on the little mini strips. So yeah, and then tie in that I did like a little border along the edge right there, which you can kind of see, kind of not, like up here. See how it went to green. There's another boring background where you can see all my hand stitching. Yeah, super cute. Little faces on everything. That's her style. Yeah, I don't think I did every, oh, I did every season. I did spring. Yeah, I did every season. I think her summer one was my first one, and that turned out really janky. And then I did spring, was a blanket, and I gave that away. And the winter one will come up here in a little bit. And then this was the fall one. Yeah, I did all of her months, because she helped me discover how much I love EPP. And how much I think embroidery is cute, but you know what, it's fun to do sometimes, but it's not my biggest, like, I'm like, yeah, I don't need to keep doing it all the time. So that's my fall decorations. Let's see what else. I'm afraid I'll run out of time again, so I better just get on to it and do the giveaways. I did the random comment picker, and then I wrote them down on my little planner. So, now, to get me your addresses, I think I have some of your addresses already, because I recognize some of these names. You can either email me at isweariamstitching@gmail.com. You can DM me on Instagram at eatmyoxygen, or there will be a address form under this video that you can fill in your address on that. But yeah, let's get to it. So for the floss, which I put in a baggie, that is the Stitch Me 50 Yards of Silk in Jupiter. The winner is Kensington Cross Stitch. Hey girl. And then for the quilt pattern from Allison Glass, that's so pretty. It is Amy Loves Toads. And then for this gorgeous gunmetal 32 count fabric from the Stitch Me, so pretty. I mean, this is this is such a good color. It is Raggedy Jean. Hey girl, hey. And then for the Baba Yaga pattern from Autumn Lane Stitchery, it is Kelly Smithhurst. So you guys, let me know. Like I said, I know I have at least one or two of your addresses already. But if you're afraid that I don't have them, again, you can email me, DM me on Instagram, or fill out the address form, the mail form. It's all under the video. And I'll get these out to you probably after the holidays. Again, if it's lost in the mail, I do apologize. I can't reimburse you or send you anything else. Hope it doesn't get lost in the mail. But congrats, and thanks for being here, and I appreciate it so much. And I hope that clap wasn't really loud. Sorry. And that's it. I guess I'll do a quick life update. Turkey Day was good, just me and my kid. I made chicken bacon ranch, because me and my kid, I'm not making turkey just for just two people. Yams, mashed potatoes, jellied, canned cranberry sauce, a shit ton of deviled eggs, rolls, and then my kid made a peach cobbler. Oh my god, it was so sweet. Bob put me in a diabetic coma. Oh my gosh. And then the next day, all my kids, bonus kid, college kid, son, we're all here for our belated Halloween movie fest. We watched Evil Dead 2, which college kid and bonus kid were like, meh. And my son was like, loved it. And then we watched Rosemary's Baby, which they all liked. And then we watched I Saw the Glow of the TV. I Saw the TV Glow. Gosh, I can't remember. I can't remember. Anyways, they all loved that. So I didn't think it was a horror movie. It wasn't my choice. I know it's psychological horror, but I feel like more of a psychological drama. I don't know. I understand why it's considered a horror movie. And I liked it. But I was like, it didn't feel like a Halloween movie. But okay. They wanted to watch it. And I can't pick all the movies, I guess. So that's it. Except for one more thing. I have a new Flosstube I'm watching called Rose Crafty Corner. It's two lovely ladies. Give them a shot if you want. I enjoy them. And that's it. I feel like I now have to rush because I don't want to run out of time and space again. So I think that's it. I hope that you have a great next month. If you celebrate, if you do Advents, I hope you enjoy the heck out of them. I am thoroughly looking forward to Flossmas. I love Flossmas. I write down all the Advents I want that I probably won't get. Maybe next year I won't get the Missouri Star. Take a break from it. It was so good last year though. Let's see how this year is. And it's like grabbing my boobs. So yeah, I will see you guys next Friday. I guess it's coming Friday since I'm a day late. And I hope you have a great month. Stay warm if you're in our hemisphere, because I personally am very cold. Okay, sorry, enough rambling. Bye guys. Oh, I'm almost at 600 subscribers. So when I get that, I'll do another giveaway. Just one little thing, like probably a pattern. But anyways, once I get 600, I'll do another little giveaway. All right, now I'm going. Bye guys.